1:15, this is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The news edited by J. Yogaraj and read by Niranjan Abesundara. Mr. Bandar say local industrialists should be prepared to overcome the new challenges in the country. Aswasama beneficiary lists yet to be finalized, appeals and objections under evaluation. The time period for appeals and objections regarding Aswasama beneficiary list has been extended up to the 10th of July. Nominated members' list of Election Commission has been submitted to the President for approval. Public views to be sought on electricity tariff revision. Reward money for tip-offs on unauthorized firearms increased. Police get tough with drunken drivers. News overseas. Greek Conservatives eye Mitsotakis majority in fresh election. In sports, tennis, Queen's 2023 results, Carlos Alcaraz to face Alex de Minaur in the final. Finance State Minister Shehan Simhasinghe said that the final list of beneficiaries of Aswasama Welfare Benefit Programme will be published after completing the evaluation of appeals and objections. Taking to Twitter, the lawmaker noted that Welfare Benefit Board would intervene in any injustices observed in the beneficiary selection process. Accordingly, to the State Minister, different surveys have shown that approximately 30% of welfare benefits are received by the people who do not qualify to receive the allowances, assuring that the new survey on beneficiaries is transparent and a non-politically influenced program, designed to provide additional benefits to the poor. Simhasinghe said the differently able will be published. The beneficiary list will be local senior citizens, kidney patients, and differently able will be published next week. Meanwhile, Chairman of the Aswasama Welfare Benefit Programme, B. Vijayaratne, said another list of beneficiaries will be published next week. The time period for the appeals and objections has been extended up to the 10th of July. Dr. Bandar said effective measures have been taken to appreciate and share a part of profit to a group of employees or profit-making entities. A working plan has been devised after discussion with the board of the relevant state entities and institutions. Advice given to the chairman of the relevant boards. Nominated members' list of Election Commission has been submitted to the President Ranil Wickremesinghe for approval. The Speaker of the Parliament, Mahinda Yapa Abhiwardene, said 5 members' lists have been submitted. These names have been nominated during the Constitutional Council meeting held recently. Accordingly, Commissioner General of Elections Secretariat R.M.A. Ratnag has been nominated. Former Commissioner General of Elections M.A.P.C. Pereira, President's Council, Fripani Kumarajiva, Attorney at Law Amir Faiz, and Senior Lecturer of Peradeniya University Ramesh Ramasamy are the members nominated for the Commission. Police Department will crack down on drunk drivers from August 1st. Most of the road accidents in the recent past have been caused by drunk drivers, said Kurunagala District Senior SP R.M. Javadana. He said around 15,000 police officers will be deployed for this special operation. According to the police department, there were 23,004 road accidents in Sri Lanka in 2020, and 2,300 people have died of injuries due to reckless drivers. SP Javadana said nearly 22,847 road accidents have occurred in the main roads in 2021, and 2,559 people have lost their lives, while 2,536 persons lost their lives due to the final road accidents in 2022. 8,800 road accidents were reported from January 1st to June 18th, and 1,043 people had died. About 2,800 women drivers had been taken in for questioning during the past 24 months for driving under the influence of liquor. But 148 police officers were also taken into questioning for driving under the influence of liquor and drugs in the past 2 years, he said. The Public Utilities Commission of Sri Lanka, PUCSL, says that a special public consultation session is scheduled to be held in order to obtain public comments regarding the electricity tariff revision. According to the relevant public consultation session will be held on Tuesday, June 27th at the Bandanaka Memorial International Conference Hall, BMICH. That the public will receive the opportunity to submit their views regarding the increase or decrease in electricity tariffs according to the PCUSL. Furthermore, the PUCSL highlighted that anyone, including members of trade unions and civil organizations, can express their views regarding the matter during the public consultation session. When inquired by media, the new chairman of the PUCSL, Professor Manjula Ratfanand, emphasized that discussion among other members of the Commission is scheduled to be held before the end of the month in order to discuss electricity tariff revisions and other related issues. This news broadcast comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Sri Lanka police have increased the reward money awarded through the police reward scheme for tip-off leading to a successful seizure of unauthorized firearms and hand grenades. This was announced in a special communique directed to senior police officers by Inspector General of Police IGP C.D. Vikramaratne yesterday, June 24th. Accordingly, a general amount of reward money is now offered to intensify the police personnel and individual informants for their assistance in the crackdown on the recent uptick in the number of crimes in the country. The payments will also be made for the unauthorized firearms and hand grenades taken into custody between June 25th and July 31st. As per the communique, 250,000 rupees awarded as reward money to a police officer who seized an unauthorized T-56 firearm, along with the suspect who was in possession of it, and to the individual informant who provides the tip-off on the firearm. A police officer who seizes only the firearm is awarded 200,000 rupees, while the informant will be given 250,000 rupees even if no arrests are made. For a tip-off on unauthorized pistols and revolvers, an informant will receive a reward of 250,000 rupees. If the police officer makes an arrest along with the unauthorized pistol or revolver, they will receive 150,000 rupees as reward money. However, if no arrests are made, 100,000 rupees will be awarded. That was local news.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya.
Minister Mass Media, Transport and Highway Dr. Bandulu Gunawardena said local industrialists should be prepared to face the new challenges of the industry. The minister made the remarks at the inaugural ceremony on the final day of the Industrial Exhibition 2023 at the BMSH this morning. The minister made the remarks at the inaugural ceremony on the final day of the Industrial Exhibition 2023 at the BMSH this morning, and the minister participated as the chief guest on the final day of the proceedings. Addressing the audience, the minister further said the local industrial sector should be committed to and dedicated to rebuild the economy of the country. The industrial sector has been an important field which could help to rebuild the stalled economy of the country, the minister added. The country should move forward, rectifying the mistakes and with the support of the latest technology. The local industry should produce best products and services to suit the international market.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya.
On to watch light, according to health experts, approximately 30% of all reported dengue cases in 2023 are among individuals aged between 1 and 18 years old. Responding to a query from the media, a medical expert disclosed this information in reference to a statement made by Dr. Nalin Ariyaratne, National Dengue Control Unit's representative, who highlighted a significant number of school children being diagnosed with dengue. Dr. G. Vijay Surya, director of Ledged Hospital, ARLH, informed the Daily Mirror that the hospital is currently treating more than 30 children of dengue. Additionally, Dr. Deepal Pereira, a consultant pediatrician, expressed to the Daily Mirror that there has been a significant increase in dengue cases on children compared to the previous year. Consequently, parents are advised to be vigilant and take necessary precautions. And on to world news. Greek conservatives eye Mitsotakis' majority in fresh election. Sierra Leone election country awaits results in tense poll. U.S. intelligence report says no direct evidence COVID started in Wuhan lab. Greeks are voting for the second time in a month, with Conservative ex-Prime Minister Kyrios Mitsotakis hoping to secure a big majority. He convincingly beat his centre-left rival in May, but called new elections in a bid to govern Greece alone. Sunday's vote comes a little more than a week after a migrant boat tragedy off the Greek coast in which 5 people are thought to have died, but the disaster had little effect on the campaign. Sierra Leoneans are awaiting general election results following tense campaign marred by violence. There was high turnout, with voters telling the BBC the process was smooth despite ballots opening hours late in many areas. They have been concerned about potential clashes in the run-up to the vote. On Wednesday, the main opposition party alleged that one of its supporters was shot dead by the police, which the police have denied. U.S. intelligence agencies found no direct evidence of the COVID-19 pandemic stemmed from an incident at China's Wuhan Institute of Virology, report clarified on Friday said. The 4-page report by the Office of Director of National Intelligence said the U.S. intelligence community still could not rule out the possibility that the virus came from a laboratory, however, and had not been able to discover origins of the pandemic. The Central Intelligence Agency and another agency remain unable to determine the precise origin of COVID-19 pandemic, as both hypotheses and rely on significant assumptions or face challenges with conflicting reports, the ODNI's report said. That was world news, and on to development news.
Development news is brought to you by
Vacancies for women from Desha Sri Lanka for housemaids in Kuwait, Oman and Saudi Arabia for ages 23 to 58 years. Contact number 037 7500 500.
Another phase of the program to provide 500 new buses under the Indian Credit Line to Sri Lanka Transport Board to strengthen public transport services on rural roads in the country was launched at Kurunegala yesterday. Transport, Highways and Mass Media Minister Dr. Bandara Gulabadana and Northwestern Province Governor Lakshman Yapa Bevardhana presented the buses at the ceremony. 54 new buses worth over 5 million rupees were distributed to 12 SLBC depots in Kurunegala under the patronage of the Minister of Transport, Highways and Mass Media, Dr. Bandara Gulabadana. Mr. Gulabadana said that 5 buses received by the country are the Indian Credit Line. Kurunegala received the highest number of buses. In the face of the economic crisis and many inconveniences, these buses are obtained to streamline the facilities of school students, elders and government employees who are increasingly using public transport services. That was development news.
Vacancies for women from Desha Sri Lanka for housekeepers, home cooks, caretakers and home nurses in Kuwait, Oman, Saudi Arabia and Singapore for ages 23 to 57 years. Salaries starting from 156,000 rupees. Interviews with foreign agents are now on. Come whether you have a passport or not. Branches, Colombo, Kurunegala, Anuradhapura and Matara. Contact number 037 500 500.
On sports news is tennis. Carlos Alcaraz will face Alex de Minaur in the Queen's final for the chance to win a first grass title and return to world number 1 before Wimbledon. Spanish top seed Alcaraz 20 set past American Sebastian Corda 6-3, 6-4. Early on Saturday, Australian de Minaur beat Danish second seed Holger Rune 6-3, 7-6, 7-2. Meanwhile, Ireland won the toss, selected to field in another World Cup qualifier match against Sri Lanka. According to Sri Lanka, were 41 without loss in 7 overs a short while ago. That was sports news.
Go ekak thiyana youth eකට life එකේ change එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න ඇස් වහගෙන දැකපු හීන හැබැ කරන්න youth එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න friendship එක මෙන්න.
The all-new NSB Ithru account, NSB IM, a plan for your dream.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Pussal Meat Producers Private Limited will invest over 2 billion rupees to set up Sri Lanka's biggest meat processing plant in Kurunegala, said founder chairman of the company, Philip J. Wavita, after winning the overall Gold Award at the National Business Excellence Awards at the Shangri-La Hotel recently. Event was conducted by the National Chamber of Commerce, Sri Lanka.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Go ekak thiyana youth එකට life එකේ change එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න ඇස් වහගෙන දැකපු හීන හැබැ කරන්න youth එකට නියමෙට set වෙන්න friendship එක මෙන්න.
The all-new NSB Ithru account, NSB IM, a plan for your dream.
On to economic news, Sri Lanka is set to start bartering tea to Iran next month in lieu of $250 million owed for oil. Sri Lankan officials told Reuters on Friday as the crisis-hit country tries to lift sales to a key market and protect its forex reserves. The barter was agreed upon in 2021 for oil imported in 2012, but exchange was delayed after Sri Lanka's unprecedented dollar shortage last year plunged the economy into a worst financial crisis in more than 7 decades. Sri Lanka's T-Board chairman Niraj Dimel told that this is very timely for us because we get access to an important market and both Iran and Sri Lanka can trade without relying on dollars. He further said the agreement was to send $5 million worth of tea each month for 48 months, but we plan to start with about $2 million per month. Globally popular Ceylon tea is Sri Lanka's biggest foreign exchange earning crop, brewing $1.25 billion for cash-strapped country last year, according to government data. That was economic news.
Weather report.
The Met Department says shower conditions are expected to be enhanced in the southwest part of the country to some extent today and tomorrow, the 26th. Showers will occur at times in the western and Sabaragama provinces and the Kandy, Nuwara, Galle and Matara districts. Philip showers about 20 millimeters are likely at some places in the western province and the Galle and Matara districts. Spells of showers will occur in the northwestern province. Short thundershowers may occur at a few places in the Uva province and Ampan and Bangalore districts during the evening or night. This weather report was published this afternoon at 12:30 p.m. Further details could be obtained by visiting the official website of the department. And with that, we end local news. News broadcast for the afternoon, time 1:31, you're tuned to Radio Sri Lanka.